Бип-бип-бип-бип-бип. Ясик, здорово, Юра, привет, Яхтсмен, здорово. Торжественно клянусь. Не. 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 Сейчас я позакрываю тут всякое. MSI автобернер. Изъявить желание развернуться. О, все, развернулся. Так, мы там вчера у этой бабки остановились перед лицом. И надо пойти заклинание. Надо экспелианус выучить. 5 беседы с башкой. Да? Да, опять беседы с башкой. Задание. Пойду выучу экспелианус. А лясик это типа Лейсан? Что? Кто? Или как? Или кто? Или почему? Деп такой сидит в гемке. Юра опять о членах.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life.
Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Экспелианус. Хоксмит. Були? На Тракстаров? А, Билли, может быть?
It is good to see you, my
Ты
friend.
про мальчика-школьника, да?
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
А,
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so
просто а я
intently.
не понял.
But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted
Да,
to speak
я знаю, что
to
такое
you.
булли.
Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up
Я
to
просто почему-то
Rookwood and
подумал,
Harlow in the Three
ну,
Broomsticks. Both
я
of you have
игру
inspired me
почему-то
to take a
подумалось.
stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations.
Только он не понял. Я
Taking
не
him
понял.
down would cripple Rookwood's entire
Я себя не понял.
enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Гуанча нелегальный. Опциональный.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You shouldn't be here.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Take out!
Expelliarmus! I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body!
Levioso!
You're no match for me. You're going to regret it.
Expelliarmus!
Ну
What on
ладно.
earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your
Опа.
excellent defensive skills.
Пришла мать.
Care to tell me why
Я-
two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Кисто.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite
Нет,
keen
Игорь,
on you.
туалетную.
It's a long story.
Руководство
but thank you for
состоит
your
только
help.
из туалетной бумаги. Я
Well,
так
you've
понял,
avoided them for the moment.
самый дешевый,
Fear
даже
warned
не,
me
не
things were getting
трехслойный.
dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Не, я перса
Fixtures.
одел по
These
залупческому стилю.
vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all
Залупческий
around
стиль и
the
саратовский не
area.
одно и то
I've
же.
taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he
Папирус намотали.
created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Почему нет
Well,
сарказма?
I'll let
Почему
you
во
in on
всех
a
играх
little
нет
secret.
сарказма?
No
Это
one has
величайший
yet
ответ для
managed to figure
диалога.
out how
Просто
they work.
гениально.
But I
Сарказм.
believe I have just unlocked a crucial
Я
clue.
хочу
I
петицию, чтобы в эту
suspect
игру
that
ввели
Mallows
вариант ответа на
is an
диалоги
important
сарказм.
component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin
Пожалуй,
repeatedly
сарказм.
mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in
Там
the
могут учить
center.
такого. Ну да.
That started me thinking, what if?
The Mallowsweet is meant to
Да
be
нет
placed at
такого
the
мода.
center of
Это
the
что за
symbols.
сюжет?
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors?
На
We can
третьем
see
хранить
what comes
молчание.
of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Если что, как все испытания проходить, Мерлина знаешь, где искать. Что, зря старался? Игорь, я, вот, как говорится, рад, но я не буду на 100% в эту игру проходить. А то нахер не надо. Оно того не стоит. Типа, челленджи для пятилеток это такое, ну. Чуть возьмите кого? Пеннис взять? Ну, пойду Пеннис возьму.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallows.
Скорее на 100% осилишь, если за один трай это можно за одно прохождение, то в целом почему нет? Если за одно прохождение можно сделать одним персонажем, то типа, знаешь, без New Game Plus. Да, на 100%.
What should I do now?
This is
Игорь, была бы в этом надобность какая-то.
I am curious about these pyres.
Деньги, да. В этом нет ни малейшей надобности, Игорь. Что она сказала? Пройдите испытания. Что надо сделать-то?
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Что-то надо сделать, да? Не, а это обязательно? Можно я не буду это делать?
These pillars are pyres, and
Есть что в
pyres.
описании? Задание. Похоже на Genshin Impact. Да! Да, есть именно такое. Я слышал этот дикий рофл на предмет того, что это просто Genshin. Просто Genshin Impact, но в этом. Типа, скажи мне, я скажу. Вот во вселенной... Не знаю, ну типа... Охерительное описание квест на самом деле.
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
Охерительное, ну, испытание. Описание нулячее просто. Просто нулячее.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I
Типа
take it we
делаешь
can call that
что-то.
a success.
А что в
We
квесте не
can
сказано?
indeed. However, I now have even more
Отвечает
questions.
Геншин заменной фраз на
How
Гарри
does
Поттера.
it work?
Да я
I
уже
must
зарофлил.
review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across
Только
them.
Геншин с
I believe
донатом, а
I
это
have
без.
what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each
шляпа
will also
знатная.
require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Бля, дайте мне уже таланты выбирать. Я устал, я хочу замки ломать. Можно? Можно я хочу замки ломать? Я не хочу вот этим всем заниматься. Я хочу бегать и ломать замки. Какой кал? Сколько можно? Так, вот эти голосовухи еще.
Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Так, надо стоять. Ага.
Potato! Stupid one! Cursed fiends.
Уродство, блядь, какое-то. Что за кал?
Revelio.
Шляпа еще не очередная. Может, починить что можно?
Reparo.
Ничего нельзя починить. Окей. Значит, просто бежим.
Revelio.
О,
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
корова.
Expelliarmus.
Закликано до смерти.
Expelliarmus.
Чем я занимаюсь?
I should investigate.
Ну. Тут 3. Тут раз, два.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
В шляпе. Вам насрали в инвентарь. Эй-эй-эй. Побежали дальше.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
В меню испытаний доступны награды, которые мне насрать, если честно. Да, все на шавуху идет. Испытание. Бой. Что это, рамка? Что это нахер? О. Шляпе. Ужас.
Revelio. An encampment. This must be it.
Штанишка.
You should know better now.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
I shall avenge your death.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Protego.
That's your best. Easily diverted.
Levio.
Predictable.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
I've been fighting since before.
Expelliarmus!
Это за забором. Что, шутка? Блядь. О, спасибо.
Aha! There you are.
Protego!
Ага.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Could it be? Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Блять, стоило наступить, все, сразу все
Revelio. Accio.
Гибсон дарал.
Revelio.
Подожди, ты еще не все баги собрал.
Accio. Revelio.
Ничего, ничего, скоро, скоро. Мы все соберем обязательно. И ну что, под текстуры проваливались. Что еще надо нам? Мобы АФКшили. Не вижу ничего этого.
Accio.
Блядь.
Incendio. Accio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Поздравляем, вы сделали бесполезную херню. Тебе как залезть? А! Да?
Accio. Levioso.
Удобно.
Revelio.
Акциожопка.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Storybook.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
Чё? Чё я нажал?
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Что это, блядь, такое?
Revelio.
Шляпа. Чё тут вообще нету? Тут ничего нету. Шляпа. О. Дайте таланты. Что это было?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again
Так, и
sometime.
сколько ячеек мне дала эта штука-то? Инвентарь. Ой, инвентарь. Было 20, стало 24. Ёб твою налево. Что, шутка? По 4 ячейки за испытание. Два кармана на пальто пришил. Так и я вот... Четыре ячейки дало за одно испытание. Зачем? Наоборот, забить хер. И так жили.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Я таланты хочу, я хочу воровать. Ля.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
А, 835. Тю. А, в Совиной башне, ёпта. Блядь, телепорты, это, конечно, умом. Я сейчас буду, типа, на улицу выходить, но я тэпнусь туда. Ой, эта игра... Бля, надо не ныть, пацаны. Надо не ныть. Стараться не ныть. О, там квест-гивер появился. А то что-то прям с нулевой как-то это. Когда от игры ничего не ждешь, как бы обычно предполагается, что ну, просто хорошие какие-то будут эти впечатления. А тут прям шляпишь.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Revelio.
Здесь же постоянно эта игра для... Все, понял, Юр.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Accio! This'll do nicely. I recognize those... Nothing. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. I'll take that, thank you. Revelio. Accio. Nothing. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. This'll do nicely. Accio! I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Ну, говорит, если тебя не беспокоит то, что там валяется гнилой труп. Так-то как бы да.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Почему? Не рандомно, я же жму эту способность.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Я эти способности, собственно, и жму.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You took Laura Keck out from us.
No one takes one of my own and lives a bit.
Accio. Levioso.
Confringo.
Accio.
Careful not to get bit.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso.
Put me down now!
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beings. Revelio.
Рвало. Expelliarmus. Вообще-то. Душный его.
Revelio.
Второго залупить. Да, недоработка.
This looks intriguing. Reparo.
По реперу. Алло.
Lumos. Revelio.
Степ здорово. Ну, наверное, надо удерживать.
Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Супер карта, я понимаю, но она так играет. То есть до этого она была нормальна, сейчас как ебанет.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid one. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Nothing to do now but keep going.
Я знаю, что музыка громкая.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Ну ладно.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros. Revelio.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You fight about as well as a puffskin. Your little bag of tricks fucking burnt me. Oh.
Potato!
No!
Stupid! Expelliarmus! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Войти в очко.
Wonder how big this place is. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
Я не знаю, что я сделал, но что-то сделал.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. Revelio.
Вижу пауков.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Да ладно.
Incendio. Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio. I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Роскошная шляпа с паутиной. 20-й левел, носить нельзя. Умом, умом.
Revelio. Revelio. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Remarkable. I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Bodega! Stupid! Expelliarmus!
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Accio!
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio!
Там еще, у меня, по-моему, бадюла растет. Надо бы собрать бадюлу.
Revelio! Revelio!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio!
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Мех.
Accio.
Акциожопка. Что это было, блядь?
Expelliarmus.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio.
Ну и куда ты?
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Revelio.
Даже сказать как-то нечего. Сидишь как дурак, молчишь. Мы отсюда пришли, там заблудились, и вот.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
О нет, это арена.
More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
О нет, гигантская бубылда.
Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Expelliarmus with so mute roots.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I?
Revelio!
Oh no! The room's starting to flood.
О, no! Кажется, мы тонем.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Мне не нужен презерватив, я и так гандон.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Revelio!
Арена для жесткой порки из Dark Souls. Вот что это такое. Бери смартфон, фотографируй.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good.
А потом мы придем,
We
и
shall
здесь уже
speak
ничего не
again
сможет
once the
произойти.
book is in
Здесь
place.
будет файт. Таланты. Ёб твою мать. Целое очко талантов. Теперь это таланты. А как, где взлом? Чат. Блять, заклинания дадут. Что вы шутите? Короче. А, тут еще жопа, член, яйца. Просто все, короче, качаем. Я так понимаю, тут все можно прокачать. Темные исхуйства.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Off on another adventure.
А, мы сейчас в замке выйдем, да?
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
О. Значит, где-то есть.
Accio.
Опять бумагу эту искать.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Блять, голосовухи. Ненавижу голосовухи.
Revelio.
Депульсо. Пенетрацио перфекто. Если вы понимаете, о чем я.
Revelio.
Это дверь.
Revelio.
Эх, Сипада. Вон би, I wanna be in fire. Эй, там не сюда.
Revelio.
Слышу. Или.
Revelio. Incendio.
Простите.
Lumos.
Так, а я так и не нашел уже, да, тут? Это где-то, я не знаю, да?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
А вот она, бабочка. Ну она с той стороны.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Ну, хоть таланты дали качать, на том спасибо. Все закрыто, все закрыто. Никаких вообще. Вот.
Revelio.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
Понятно.
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Отнесите, выручай комнату. Тогда вопрос, где выручай комната? Все. 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 Все, пацаны. Никогда больше мы не будем переодеваться. Никогда. Значит, тут да, тут так. Тут что? Я помню, я тут в шляпе полутал, да? Которую я не могу носить. Это умом, конечно. Шар. Не-не-не, там шарфа нет. Нет металлического шарфа. Мне нужен... Здорово, Мишка, нужен металлический. Все, теперь это Dark Souls. О.
Revelio.
Окей. Да, здорово.
Excellent.
Ой, шаёбы эти искать.
Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
О, пацаны.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
Алло,
The goal
алло,
of
алло.
today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a
Нифига там
broomstick
FPS-ки
safely.
ушли.
As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have
10%
forgotten.
загрузки видеокарты, да, да.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Перегруз, пацаны.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard.
Wish I had my
take
own broom.
care. The brooms are school property.
This
I
is
want
brilliant.
them returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Aha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Удивительно, видеокарт просто в тупике. Лол.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while. Ah!
Ну, управление такое, ну, типа. Спасибо, что не на мышку летают, типа.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Мышка вообще не двигается, кстати.
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha! Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up.
это...
I mean, look at it.
Наклониться вперед это...
That's a bit of solid architecture,
Временная мера.
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts.
Полежать всегда нельзя, я понял.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been? Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Поехали летать. Где-то хрен знает где.
Does it get any more cozy?
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, inside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Все понял. Обудоров.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
600. Кал. Через кал.
Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
I wish I'd paid more attention when I was at home.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
А если я не хочу торговать? Ну, типа, надо купить просто.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
I wonder where they go.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Good luck, have fun.
Revelio. Accio.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio.
Так, это ладно. Карт мира. Хочу сюда.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Да, чё, у меня же он пропал, получается? Арн раз и навсегда?
Revelio.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin...
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
That will be all. Thank you for your time.
Я могу уже типа свободно по карте летать, ну то есть не бегать, а просто летать могу свободно.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I find myself scurrying home at night these days.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
А, не продает. Странно. А почему не продает? Обида. Мало еще, думаешь?
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice before... Thank you for your patronage. That's been a pleasure.
Мало еще, ну и ладно. Ну не продает он ракет. Должен продать, но не продает. Судя по описанию, у него должна быть метла.
Expelliarmus.
Костюм про это пробивает сквозь. Я понял.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
My favorite room in the school is the library. It always smells of fresh.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Did it! Excellent.
Я понял.
Made it. Ho-ho!
Звуки адовой радости.
Success. Brilliant.
Sucks ass.
Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
Хоть тот верт это оценил.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I never thought someone would ever.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
The Ministry's good work.
How unconventional. Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Испытание Мерлина. Ну, ладно. Так, задание. Понял, принял, обработал.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio.
Типа вот их надо забивать.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. These rocks have seen better days.
I don't trust Ranrock. I'll tell you that.
Always late, that Pippin. That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen.
What do you have in store for me this time?
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio.
Night clothes. Unusual.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio.
Значит, вот эта вот шляпа, как надо ее прикатить.
Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
Ты хочешь, надо сюда прикатить?
Accio. Accio.
Здорово, Кэсси, здорово.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Не знаю.
Revelio. Expelliarmus!
Gracias.
Accio. Revelio.
Все? Ну, прям отсюда тэпнуться, интересно, чтобы не это... Не бежать. Могу. Удобно.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Ладно. Надо потихонечку сворачиваться. Что-то уже сил нет. Спать хочу.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
Off to you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Yep.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Она заставит исчезать
Excellent work.
замки.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down?
Revelio.
Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Reparo. Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes!
Careful.
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deek has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deek. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deek, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deek's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Короче. Ствол для горшков.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's
Да,
next,
ковра так и будет
Professor?
валяться, я
I
понял.
think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use it on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at using the altering. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Буян до такого еще не дошел.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Ковры.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this
тебя во
style
рту
if
свет
you
горит,
don't
мать.
like it. You
Что
can
делаешь?
always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Холодильник. А, да?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Сральник бы не помешал. С иглы. Так. Все. Сил моих больше нет. Ой. Теперь надо добраться до 22 уровня будет. Вот это, понимаю, везде 22 уровень фигурирует. И... Вообще тут принципиально можно не качать кек. Ладно. Так, все. ББ выходит. А вот... Ай, ладно, не буду включать. Или включить. Как типа... Ладно, никак, все. Так, давайте, до завтра.